Eagle time. Ooh.
Hi, welcome to Eagle Time Gaming.
Welcome. I'm Akumu, and this clutter is out of control.
Ah. You know there was an old 90s show called Clutter?
I did not.
Yeah, there were some kids who were like, they didn't clean their room, and then, like, electricity zapped their messy clothes, and then it became alive. A living, sentient pile of bad clothes. Well, they were good. The clothes were good, and they get all sort of hijinks that you can with a pile of sentient clothes. Yeah, Akumu... What are we... This clutter's out. We gotta clean this room up. I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, this is... Miss Shiro, do you do this whole place by yourself? Do you need help? Miss Flumps. I'll never sort this mess out alone.
It's hopeless.
That's not what I meant. Just breathe, Mr. Oshiro. You gotta breathe. That's the advice that your mama gave you.
Yeah.
More than a little. But I can help. Oh, that's so sweet. Wouldn't even bother. It's a lost cause.
Look at him being dramatic.
I'm gonna talk to you again. How long have you been running the hotel? Ah, quite some time now. Business has been slow. Must really love your work. Oh yes, Miss Flumps. Perfecting the delicate art of hospitality. Lives eternally. Eternally. That's a weird vibrato you put on that word.
Forever.
That's a spirit. Alright, let's clean things up, I guess. I'm gonna go through this way.
Gotta use our platforming skills to clean up this mess.
Let's do it. So, Kumu.
Yes.
Last time, on last episode of Eagle Time Gaming,
okay.
Hotel stuff. It's my sad duty to inform you that the resort will close indefinitely following the season due to service beyond our control. It was an honor to have served alongside you all to work tirelessly to ensure that our guests enjoy the most hospitable and memorable experience possible. I write this with a heavy heart that this hotel has become my home, its staff and patrons, my family. I miss you all dearly. Aww. Cool. So, last time we were here, I did ask you, I just sort of get, a Pico. Oh, I love these little Pico guys. No. Okay.
A game within a game.
Okay. Classy. Oh no.
Make sure you find the computer console in this game.
Okay. So you said this person had made other games? Is this one of them?
Well, yeah. But
like is this like
was like what's that?
Like is this like based off a previous game they had made?
Well, yeah, I think they made this Pico 8 game. Do you know about Pico 8 at all?
I'm not familiar with Pico 8. No, not really.
I know very little about it, but it's like a sort of contemporary programming language that's like very constrained. Like I think there's only like an 8-bit programming language.
So specifically like for 8-bit games?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know enough about it to really talk about it, but it's sort of designed to be restrictive to work with, so you have like a limited tool set and still try to make interesting things like this.
Okay, so it's kind of like a challenge for the developers, sort of.
Right. That's my understanding, at least. So they made this version of Celeste, and then also went and made like a full commercial version, which is what you're playing.
Well, that's cool. Is this the full game? Is this just like a full little bonus game? Is there a strawberry at the end of this, or?
This is the full Pico 8 version, to my knowledge.
Maybe another time. Soon.
Yeah.
What does soon mean?
You like?
Oh,
wait,
what?
What?
It's just because I'm getting.
It says 500 meters.
Oh.
Exit Pico 8.
Well, that's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Oh, playable from the main menu. Oh, sweet. So I can come back to that. That's good.
Yeah.
So I want to get more to this ghost laundry.
Yes, that's important for sure.
Well, I did that part. Cleaned up in there, I think. Oops. Nope. Nah. Nah. Let's just... Nope. Okay, I just want to...
There you go.
So, Kumu, tell me about a memory... Tell me about you were really excited at the end of the last episode to talk about... Because I kind of dominated with my theme park discussions. And so you were really excited about talking about your experience with theme parks as a youth. And so I was wondering...
Yeah, is that how you remember that happening?
Yep, that's the conversation we had, or that we didn't get to have, right? Because you were just trying to get there. So tell me.
Yeah.
What is this? What was the story that you wanted to share? I just want to ask real quick, if I just double check, is that enough strawberries for me to unlock this story?
Oh, you're right. No. I guess we'll have to save that for later. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, come on. All right, what's the story that I get for 12 strawberries?
For 12 strawberries. Doesn't get you a whole lot, really.
You know what? We can do this together. Because I remember there was a time...
Oh, no.
Yeah, there was a time you and I, when we both went to the theme park. Do you remember that time, Akumu?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yes and.
Yeah, it was very... That was a great time going to that theme park. Going to SeaWorld, Munich. Yeah. And it was weird, because I had never been in Germany before. And,
yeah, it's also weird that they have a SeaWorld sort of in the middle of the country.
I mean, that's where you want to have the SeaWorld, though. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because SeaWorld really is kind of an inland theme park. Because if you're by the beach or whatever, like, you already have... Well, it's just like, oh, SeaWorld, like, I have it right here. Like, why would I care?
But how do they get the sea life in there? That's what I wanted to know. Looking at all of it. Which I definitely did.
It was actually a really cool crane mechanism they had set up. And you think it would be like this is probably...
Oh, that's what that was for.
Yeah. They had the Blackfish there, which was kind of sad.
The Blackfish?
They had the whole Blackfish ride, too.
Yeah, it's weird that they would...
try to capitalize on that.
Yeah, you would think that they would just try and play that down, but no, they really, went all in on it.
It was really one of those, no such thing as bad press.
Yeah. They had the 4D Blackfish experience, where you got to mistreat an orca virtually.
This is a terrible experience we had, Kumu. I'm just now remembering it as the horrible experience it really was. Oh, wow, I really did hate that ride. I was really glad that it closed down, honestly.
And then all of the dolphins and sea turtles got to roam free over the...
Oh yeah, that was really
German
beautiful.
plains.
Although it was in the middle of the German plains. Was it the German... Did you say German plains, like the grassy fields, or like they were in the plains made by Germans?
Well, first one and then the other.
That's right, because that's where the Munich airport is at.
Right, they had to get there across the plains, into the plains.
Yeah, it was good. So they did have a fun ride there, though. Not the Blackfish ride, that was the bad ride.
Yeah, terrifying. Yeah, so what was your favorite ride?
It was the Echo the Dolphin ride. Where literally they just set you down and you got to play Echo the Dolphin on Sega Genesis. Now that I kind of think about it, a lot of those rides were very derivative of just other things in culture relating to sea life.
I mean, you gotta get the customer where they live.
That's true.
If they made, Fritz the Dolphin, nobody would care. Who's Fritz the dolphin? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Yeah, it has to be Echo the time-traveling dolphin. I don't know. I know absolutely nothing about the Echo games, except that there is a dolphin, and it can travel through time.
Really? Then why would you go to that ride? I mean, what was in it for you?
Well, I got to experience it for the first time. I mean, that's why I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah. I don't know why we decided to go to German SeaWorld in fiction and out of fiction. Kind of a trip.
There was a lot. It was very, honestly a very disturbing trip overall. Didn't appreciate the Blackfish ride. I just kind of kept trying to.
They put a lot of work into it. It was very authentic. I mean, that was kind of what was so terrible about it.
It was.
Whoa.
It was.
What were you saying?
I'm just going through all the memories. They're just all coming back to me, and like this, I had really kind of repressed this ride because there was the section where you got to be the Blackfish.
Right.
Like they put like a little curved fin on your back.
Yeah, actually half the people, remember, you got to be the Blackfish, but I got to be the trainer, and really that was just something very stressful for both of us.
I didn't like it at all. It was like that prisoner game that they did at the university that one time. That was a very real experiment they did.
Yeah. And all the people at the park were like, "You are the trainer." That that bad old Blackfish needs to know its place. You have the power. It does not have the power.
You know what I will say? They had a very good sushi bar at the end of that, though.
Oh God.
It wasn't black. It wasn't the sushi wasn't the Blackfish. It was just salmon. Or just herring. I don't know. I actually did just get to go to Amsterdam recently, and I got to have some salted herring, which is literally just raw herring. You know, that was good. On an unrelated note, I just had a huge case of food poisoning, and I'm barely feeling better from being not incredibly ill.
Don't you think that, regardless of source, there's something just a little weird about having a seafood restaurant at an aquarium?
I mean, fish and chips are kind of a good universal snack. So
yeah,
I mean, if you're with a bunch of fish, you're going to think about it. Although I guess it would be weird if, like, at the Shrek ride, like, it was like an animatronic waffle, and then it was like, "Hey, come eat our waffles."
Yeah, or like a donkey restaurant.
What mascots are the food that you eat? You have like a lot of cereal, like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, right?
Well, the cereal's not so much, but like Twinkies.
Twinkies, yeah, the Twinkies, like you are the Twinkie is. Oh, we're being lost by Oshiro. No, I'm just a helpful traveler. Yeah, Twinkies, that's kind of creepy. Like, what are the other foods that, like, are the anthropomorphic things that you actually eat?
SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs, you're totally right.
Yeah. What are some others? I know that there's more.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the
M&Ms.
first go-to, right? When you have a new food, and you need a character to market it, your first thought is like, what is the version of this food stuff that would most appeal to kids? Like, if you had like a pizza roll.
You know how they say, first thought, best thought? Incorrect. Dude, you might think, yeah, we should make an anthropomorphic version of the food so everybody loves our food. That's messed up. Don't do that.
Well, sometimes you can do like there was like the Slim Jim guy. He was kind of a Slim Jim. He was like, what happens to you when you eat a Slim Jim? You have to know this reference, because otherwise I have to go post and like find a picture and or video of the Slim Jim guy and put it up on the screen. And that requires like 5 extra steps to editing this video.
I remember the Gushers ads where children would eat the Gushers and then turn into Gushers.
Yeah, that was really creepy.
Same sort of principle?
It's because it's kind of like, why would you eat it then? Like, I feel like that was like a premise for like a Goosebumps story.
Yeah, eat gushers and die. That guy's moving pretty quick.
The asteroid ghost?
Yeah.
It's going up and down. Ugh. Akumu, you said you already got all the strawberries in this game, right?
Yes. Why?
You got every single one.
I got... My strawberry counter currently says 176 out of 175.
Wow, I have 15 strawberries.
Yeah.
So, give me part of that. Give me part of that. The real. Give me not the real. The obviously we had a lot of fun adventures in person together.
Yeah.
At the theme park. Man, you know what? I don't think this. You know, Kumu?
Yeah.
I think maybe this Blackfish gag wasn't the right direction to go with this. I think maybe taking this fun like story game that we put together and making it about a really sad fish abuse it wasn't the right thing to do. Especially after like I gave the whole intro of like, oh man, I want to be good to. I don't want to, make light of like serious subjects. I'm not trying to make people feel bad or sad about things.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I actually took a little improv thing like when I was a younger child, and that didn't go very well either.
Tell me about it. Tell me about your bad childhood memories. I want to hear it. Tell me about you being embarrassed at a young age.
It wasn't a particularly bad memory, but I was at this like summer camp activity thing, and one of the classes I signed up for, God knows why, was like improv acting. I just sort of have the vague memory of like there was having to play act being a pizza delivery man, and like my partner's having no idea.
What kind of improv was this? Like, what kind of pizza did you deliver, Akumu?
Please remember that I was like 12 when this was happening.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and just thinking back on it, I might have misunderstood the point, because I feel like I remember not being able to talk and just having to like make this make sense sort of charade style, which maybe was not actually what was going on, and I just misinterpreted that I needed to be doing charades. Yeah. I just have the memory of nobody knowing what I was driving at in this scene.
So I'm gonna do it. Whoa, it's Theo.
Maybe that wasn't a me problem. Maybe that was a them problem. Maybe they just needed to yes and more.
I'm sorry, Akumu, I wasn't paying any attention to what you had to say because I'm looking at Theo right now.
I know, he's a dreamy hunk of a man, isn't he?
Oh my gosh. I'm all about spooky mysteries, but it's getting too real. Big Abe Lincoln beard, but no mustache, which is okay. I think it works out.
It really frames his face.
The beard is afraid of his face?
I said it frames his face.
Oh, it frames his face. I think I said afraid of his face. So that's...
It's just trying to escape his face.
We're just in sync right there. Look at that. Just trying to run away from the rest of his face. It's gone. Oh, man. Flumps, that's sweet of you. I do really appreciate it. I do think that is a story of I think that's definitely a 15 strawberry story. Creepy old dudes. What are you afraid of, Theo?
Isn't Madeline such a nice person?
Who?
A sweet person. I'm sorry.
Who?
Flumps.
Flumps? Yeah, Flumps. I like Flumps.
Yeah. You've been paying attention to what Flumps has been saying, right?
Yeah, and saying he wants to help out the old dude, even though Theo is a scaredy cat and wants to leave.
Okay. We've mostly been talking about other things, so just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, this is a good, engaging. It's a positive experience we get to share together. Go.
Yeah.
These ghosteroids. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Akumu.
Are you about to ask me what is a time that I made a mistake and what I learned from it? Because too many people have asked me that question recently. I don't.
Oh, you're doing a lot of job interviews, huh?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. That is a common. It's not a bad question. It's one.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
a good thing to know about somebody, I guess, but it's sort of a hard question to answer.
Well, you just never answer it honestly.
Right. You're like, one time I made the mistake of caring too much about my students. And
don't. I mean, you can't be just total. You can't be totally translucent, like in your BS about it. But
then I had to care less about them, I guess.
No, you got to be honest. Like, you got to be like, think of what is like an earnest thing you have that you struggle with, right?
Right.
And then downplay the heck out of it.
Right. You've really got to thread the needle to be like, I am able to like learn and grow in my profession, but also not.
I'm not incompetent.
At some point in time, I was a huge idiot and bad. It's real tricky.
It's a fine line that you have to go through.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because it's like dating too. Like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
is that a common question for the date interview?
Yeah, where it's like, so what's a thing that you learned about yourself? It's like, well, one time I bought a Shrek pillow.
And that's why I'm dating right now.
Yeah. No, but it's like just the idea of like trying to present yourself accurately, but also in a positive way, right? Accurately, but not off-puttingly. Or it's like
not, inappropriately talking about
whale death,
marine mammal abuse.
Yeah.
That usually doesn't go over well on dates, I've found.
Yeah, if it's like you pull up your phone and be like, oh man, you see all these beached whales? It's terrible. I'm sorry, I just love whales so much.
It's just not really an appropriate
topic. It needs to be addressed as a serious matter. It's maybe not the best for...
Not over your pasta dish on your...
No, yeah.
Date.
Oh, you go pasta on the first date, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of classic, isn't it?
Well,
maybe that's bad.
It's like a commitment, right? Like it's a whole dinner. Like it takes a while to prepare and cook the pasta, and then people have to. You got a restaurant, like you can't just leave, right? The first date you always have to have like a way out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like coffee shop, A+, checkpoint. Like Froyo,
you can just walk out.
You can walk out at any point and be like, oh well, because you just gotta have that like available out,
Yeah. Look at the time.
Yeah. Oh man. But if it's like, but your pasta dish is cold. I mean that way, if you do start talking, if like the person you're with does start talking about like the death of just dozens of whales,
yeah.
Then
and at first you're like,
then you can look. You don't.
It's great that this person cares so much, and then as time goes on, you're like, it's kind of weird that this person cares to the exclusion of talking about anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, exactly, like you get it. And so then at that point, like if you're having pasta, right, and then it's like you realize like there's not really a future for this this pasta whale-based relationship. That you're still kind of bound there by the pasta.
Right. But let me hit you with this. When you're having coffee, there is never a time in which I'm drinking coffee and you're drinking coffee, and it turns out we're actually drinking the same coffee. And then we just get closer and closer with the coffee.
Oh, you're trying to Lady and the Tramp it.
Lady and the Tramp it, right.
You're trying to Lady and... Well, you can Lady and Tramp the coffee if you want. Right, it's just...
How does that work?
You get really close. You just get really close, like, with the sips. You could do like a milkshake though if you wanted to, but like, man, you're really trying to Lady and Tramp it on the first date though.
I mean, it was the first date in Lady and the Tramp.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And that worked out great for them. Lady and the Tramp 2.
Yeah, they had a lot of puppies.
Yeah.
Man.
So that's probably a good time to...
Yeah, we cleaned this hotel, and we just aired out all our dirty laundry about whales.
Yep. And pasta.
All right.
And
thank you for watching Eagle Time Gaming. Next time, less stories about dead mammals. Just less of that.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed, 100%.
All right.
All right. Drink.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Drink plenty of water. Take care of yourselves. Stay beautiful.
Bye-bye.
Bye.